In a previous video, we left off with formatting the main element, which is going to hold our content for our recipe, and we placed a background image. I went ahead and I added another image, avo parts smaller, because this is what we're going to do. Okay, so I have a comp. It's always good to have a comp of your design direction, even if it's just sort of a sketch of what it is you want to do. But anyway, so here's our comp. And I want the little avocado halves to be smaller, and I want them to be over here on the right-hand side. And then you can see if I move this over, this right here in the this is what we have right now. And this is the direction we're going to go, which is much more of a sort of a graphic visual layout. Okay, so we're going to fix our background, and we're going to go from this to this. All right, so let's get started. First things first, let's go to our pen, and we are going to find main, and then we're going to modify our path. So this will be smaller. And we'll go ahead and save. And then we're also, so if we take a look, this is what's going to happen. Okay, let's update. And you'll see that our image is much smaller. But I want the image over here. So let's go back, and we're going to work with background position. So right now we are set to 0 on the X and 0 on the Y. Let's change our numbers to we can just use like top, right, bottom, and left. So let's go top on the X, and we will go right on the Y part here, and we'll save. And let's go ahead and take a look. We'll just refresh, scroll down, and we will see our avocados have moved to the other side. Perfect. So now we need to begin doing this part here. All right, so let's first go ahead and just make our life a little bit easier with what we're looking at. And I'm going to focus on this section. And I don't want all of this other content to get in my way. So right now, how about we just comment out all of the stuff, all of the code we don't want to look at. So I want to be careful. I don't want to comment out the main. We're just going to comment out the all the way down to this section, like so. And I'm going to go ahead and comment out the footer for right now also. Of course, it helps if I create this correctly. All right, so let's end our comment like so. Okay, now I'm thinking it might be this comment inside that's sort of giving me some grief. So I'm going to take this comment and cut this. There we go. And I'll just place my comment right above, like so. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and save, and let's refresh. And now all we have to deal with visually is this information. Now our avocado is getting chopped off because it's a background image, and we have the height of this main element set to auto, so it's being set by whatever the height of this remaining content in the pre-tag is. So as we're working, don't be surprised if you see the avos sort of appear and disappear a little bit. It's going to be perfectly fine. All right, so in the next step, we will start to create our visual layout for this recipe info across the top.